photography and design needs at 226-2429. Let them know that Power sent you and follow them on social media at J83MM. Book your appointment today and make today last forever.
Take us to work, take us on the go, take us wherever you go. Power 4.4 Radio.
Your boy 94.1 knows. Make sure you stay locked in. Power 4.4 Radio. Great music, great show. You heard.
Tune in to Baby Girl Says Who, What, When, Where, and Why every second and fourth Sunday, where our topics will empower you, enlighten you, and educate you. This is Renee Reynolds, aka Baby Girl Says Who, What, When, Where, and Why on Power 4.4.
Greetings. It's your Queen of Trauma Drama, Evangelist Dr. Tony Terry, asking you to join me every Sunday for the Hour of Power radio show, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Power 4.4 Radio. This is a place where you can speak your trauma and eliminate your drama. Again, that's every Sunday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Power 4.4 Radio.
You're damn right.
This is Kid Kong. Tune into Tune World every Saturday from 8 to 9 p.m. on Power 4.4 Radio.
Baby.
Another edition of Toon World live on Power 4.4 Radio. As always, I am your host, Kid Kong.
Yeah!
That's right. Hey, must be the money. You are all too kind. You are all too kind. And with me, as always, my station manager, Jamie Girl.
Hey!
Far too kind. That's right. I had a couple people sit there and ask me, where you been? Where you been, Kid Kong? Well, see, Kid Kong is a man of his word. And the voice of Andy Bank, Kid Kong is facilitizing his own words. He is substantive in his words in which he bequeaths upon you. I feel like, yeah. Of course, Ghost of Anchor Bank got to go ahead and show it out for him.
This guy over here, balls in a bunch. Oh, hey, DJ Anchor the Bank, man. You already know what it is. You're rocking with Toon World on Power 4.4 Radio. You heard?
You're up with the ghost.
Right. The ghost with the most. Same up, Scooby-Doo. Now, like I said, you go back to when people wondering where I was at. Well, King Kong is a man of his word. I'm a man of my word because not only do I sit there and have Toon World, but I also have these obscene podcasts. And so we decided to mix it up a little bit. That's right. We did last week. So yeah, look at this guy with his balls in a bunch.
Make sure you go check it out.
That's right. Make sure you go check it out.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Everything we got is strictly on YouTube, people.
Oh, hey.
Tell you, best type of Santa Claus there is. How's your weekend been, Jay?
Well, before we go to how my weekends, man.
Oh, yeah.
I should just say that when you watch this podcast is the views, information, or opinions expressed on the broadcast of Power 4.4 Radio are solely the opinions of the individual
You know what?
involved. It does not represent those of Power 4.4 Radio.
All right, I want y'all to understand. If we go viral, and y'all heard that, right? Everybody heard that. Y'all are testament to it. If we go viral, that Power 4.4 Radio wants nothing to do with it. Y'all heard that. That was an oral contract. Jay McGraw basically said the views and all that other stuff associated with me.
That is not what I said.
You see how people get with me?
I said the views, information, or opinions expressed on the broadcast of Power 4.4 Radio are solely the opinions of the individuals involved. That's what I said.
And does not represent the views of Power 4.4 Radio. Which basically means this nigga, I don't know nothing about him. He went to go do a podcast by his damn self. I don't know him. I don't know the dude with the green and blue hair and the tattoos. I don't know none of them niggas. Is that what you saying?
That's not what I said.
Oh, okay.
I said the views, information, or opinions expressed on the broadcast of Power 4.4 Radio are solely the opinions of the individuals involved.
That sounds like a denouncement of me. I thought you were supposed to ride with me at all times.
I am.
Oh, really?
I am.
You know what's up with them views? No.
I am riding with you.
All right. We will see.
But I also have to say the views, information, or opinions.
Turn that off. See, look at that.
You just scared the cups.
No, that was the ghost of Hank. He said he tired of that instant coffee. That's what that was.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that was the ghost of Hank. He said, man, if you don't get some Folgers, some Maxwell this month.
Actually,
I'm tired of you over here with this caffeinated booty juice.
They love the coffee and the tea that was over there.
I bet you what. Basically,
Because it was free.
yeah. That is the best.
Can't go wrong with free.
Right. That's the absolute. The best stuff in life is
And
free.
there is Folgers over there.
Word?
It's just not out.
Well, you leave the good stuff for yourself, huh?
No, it's just hidden.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Why don't we go ahead? So let me ask you something. I want
Top secret.
I want top secret. Nigga, that's Maxwell.
That's my
So what is it? How was Ravens training camp? I heard you.
Oh man, it was great, man. It was great. I had fun all by my lonesome,
By your lonesome.
by myself.
Hey, listen. Anybody like
I got to hear Claire's Campbell say, "Yes, sir."
But the sound as bone crushing as I think it would be. Like attention.
It was.
So I feel like that's a big one right there. Like I'm just thinking like.
Got to see Lamar Jackson. Got to see some fireworks.
That's right. That's right.
Got to see Justice Houston. Justin Tucker kicking 60-yard field goals.
He could hit the 70-yarder, but he's being modest.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna keep it a buck, like for real. Lamar's got me even wanting to rely on my own mother for my contract negotiations. Because anybody that'll be sitting there throwing that football around still, but ain't signed no contract extension. I'm dead serious. I'm about to be like, it's all fun and games until you see my own mom walk up in the Power 4.4 radio talk about Jay. Then you know you need to renegotiate my son's contract.
And you know what I'm going to say. The views, information, or opinions expressed.
All right, I think it's all fun and game. And I'm not below telling on you to your own mom. You know, shit.
She wouldn't even listen to you.
Yeah, that's true.
That is not
You're like, who do you think talking?
Crazy, man. Crazy. But yeah, man, my weekend's been up and down, roller coaster as always.
Right? Ain't that kind of like that's like the, how you say, the Baltimore way of living.
Yeah.
It really is. People.
The what?
That is the Baltimore way of living. Where you avoiding all these new sounds at, man?
They said Baltimore's lit.
Who said Baltimore's lit?
That's what the news said.
When they said lit, they meant the gunfire.
Oh.
But for what it's worth, Baltimore is a cool place to live. But it's kind of like like Cinderella. You know, remember how like at 12 o'clock or whatever, how like all the magic and her pumpkin carriage kind of crumbles. That's Baltimore. When this, I'm telling you, when you see like nothing but darkness, get your ass in the house.
How did you make it through this? How did you make it out of the storm, man? The storm was
How did I make it out of the storm?
crazy.
Perseverance and the fact that if at any point in time I felt like
you and your dog cuddling.
me and my dog can't go to the Orioles game, man.
No, I'm talking about the day before that.
Oh yeah, you damn right.
The storm, real bad. Power was out.
I promise you, my dog did not give a single F. My dog literally what is it? We heard thunder, we heard lightning. The thing unaffected was my Honda Fit, because it gets. But it was.
Yeah,
when I
down like that.
Right, when I tell you I went outside to go kind of like fish the drains out, right? and Rob is a testament to. Rob would be a testament to this. I was sitting there and I'm grabbing onto my railing, and I felt my own drawers fly off myself. Fly. Like, you ever seen a cartoon, you just see like a paper bag fly out a window on the highway?
Yeah.
That's how it felt. My Hanes boxers belong to the streets. And it's just off of me going outside.
Your boxes for the streets.
My boxers are for the streets. I feel like anybody.
No pun intended.
Shit, all pun intended. Huh?
You sure?
She hit them crickets on me. Nigga, I paid for them crickets.
Oh yeah. By the way, everybody,
All right.
because we been playing around sometimes. We need to take some stuff serious.
Yeah.
Make sure you grab your tickets to Turn Fest, where King Kong will be getting RKO through a table.
And make sure you get your tickets when Jay McGraw gets stone cold stunned. And then I gotta run up in this nigga's house like the Gestapo and get my belt.
Your belt.
Also, I'm saying this publicly that I'm whooping every artist's ass in beer pong. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Lazy the Doctor. I don't care if you're Tonto. I don't care if you the real Mike B. I don't care if you Duck 717. I don't care if you're my own guy, Tony Crab. I don't care if you're a woman, Lilith. I will whoop your ass in beer pong. And that's just how this is. I'm calling everybody out. Try me.
You're gonna lose this year.
I'm not losing.
Yeah.
I'm him. I told y'all that. I tell everybody that.
Practicing.
I'm that guy in beer pong. Ain't nobody beat me.
With nobody here, I set up a table, and I.
Why you want to do that? Why you want to get Batista bomb to your own damn table?
No,
you know you hate spending money, so that's a waste of $15 for you.
You got to practice. There's a certain arc you got to have when you do beer pong.
A certain arc. Then why'd you lose last year?
I did. That's what I said. I ain't losing this year.
You are. You don't understand. Like, I can't lose at my own show. I'm not. You just don't. Can you imagine that? You imagine,
You came close.
I came close.
Yeah, you came close. I think Blurred almost got you.
Blurred over. No, it was Ray Turner.
That's what
I think Ray Turner. But that's different. He had like what we call newlywed thing going on. He couldn't lose to his wife. He couldn't lose with his wife watching. Who does that? That could change the whole course of everything. So he just made everything.
And you was drinking up.
You damn right. I had to sit there and question my own existence. But then again, like Ray Turner's got a ponytail. You know, people with ponytails know what the hell they're doing. You know how you ever see somebody get ready to just like, even in the ninja movies, puts his hair up and just whoops ass, just lays waste to everything. Ninjas,
Especially
an entire cartel.
Some old karate movies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. As soon as the hair goes up, it's going down. That could mean even in the bedroom.
That was good.
Right. When that hair gets tied up, it's going down. What else is going down is our first commercial break of the broadcast. Doing 5 more minutes.
But before we go there.
Nigga!
No, before we go there, we gotta make the announcement.
What damn announcement?
If y'all get y'all tickets.
Nigga, we got 40 minutes of this show, man. If you don't cut the commercial break, I know.
We still got, trust me, we still got this. If you buy your tickets this weekend, you can get them for the low cost of $15
$15. That's right. If
Just
you
got
spend-
Cash App.
That's right.
What is your Cash App, kid?
It is capital K, lowercase IDD, capital K, ONG Music. So if you send me $15 personally, you get $10 off of the door price of a ticket. So you can save yourself $10. And who don't want to save themselves money? I know I want. That's like literally the water bottles at the station are cut in half. That's how cheap the nigga is. So come on now. Get your tickets to me only till Monday though. Don't come to me Monday 12:01 talking about I want to get a $15 ticket. By God help you if you come to me on Wednesday talk about I'd like one of these $15 tickets. I'm gonna show you this video and it'll be the opposite of our disclaimer. The views are 100% on Toon World and Chimed.com. Now again, we go into our first commercial break. Go ahead and slap that. We will be back. Toon World. Powerful.
This is S.V. Y'all know I be turning into Power 4.4 radio. Toon World with my man Kid.
God damn it, I'm in a
Go ahead, give him them tracks, son.
Everybody need to just relax down. This ain't nothing. This is I don't give a fuck. This is coming up. Young boy, yo, 50, get rich and come down. Life's a gamble and I'm all in. I said he went and do it all. I'm 50 years and you know I'm not starstruck. It ain't never catch me slipping. Never fake. Flipping. It's like a never dish. Like I'm dripping. If she want it, boy, you know that she working while it's sleeping. This shit for me. Oh yeah. Watch this. Bumangkamat pa itong asito ng ato. Kapilas ka na kung asato para sumigo sa akin ang palso. Isawa ka na mo. la pena con hacerte los panas conmigo, no saben, no falso. Y solo queremos los puertos, yo dame la vuelta y yo la encargo. Ahora estamos traficando tu móvil, y yo muevo los barcos. Para mí no movemos el taco. It's been a minute since I got to hop in the beat. Second neck got me feeling like that. I'm running out when I'm on the beat. Go to a party, just me and my niggas. Got me next to bitches that try to make moves. Baby, I'm cool, I'm a different nigga. Just trying to get bitches, not fucking with you. Deja vu, boy, I been a product. And there ain't nobody to solve it. Just say it fast when I say I'm the hardest. The nigga that you don't want parts with, put them together, treat them like a sculpture. Then pick them apart like a vulture. And I grab his half for the culture. The other half go to my father. I'm eating up, I'm just out of the flame. Fucking with me when you must be insane. Fuck out the ball of this high life. The weed that I smoke, I don't think I can land. We go to both, we stick to the plan. If you broke and you bro, I won't take it, my man. If I got it, you got it. Boy, fuck is you saying? Ain't no need to explain it, you know where we stand, bitch. Tranquila, esto no como exacto, los pajas son vivos, no saben, no falso. Y solo queremos los puertos, solo dame la vuelta y yo la encargo. Ahora estamos traficando, tú mueves los botes y yo muevo los barcos. Y para mí no movemos el tanque. Why not be me on the water? It's big enough for the show. Maybe my lane is up there, it's a tour. I never thought about for you to pull. Game changer, every new thing to pull. I saw you a good one. Call me bitch, call me to go through the way that I talk. It was heavy, bitch. Man, I got one quarter. On a song, if you ain't hating, leave me alone. Leave me alone, go. Always getting my phone. Can't wait to that nigga. I'm back in my mode. When they got me up in the store, they ask you for less than more. They see that you gon' be carried the boat by the time that they know that you came with some more. Tranquilo, esto no como exacto, los panas son vivos, tú sabes, no falso. Y solo queremos los puertos, solo dame la vuelta y yo la encargo. Ahora estamos traficando, tú mueves los botes y yo muevo los barcos. Para mí no movemos el taco.
I put my weight on this one. Let's go. I ain't certified. You can take that to the bank. If I got some whip, I'ma keep pushing to a nigga come stop me. Yeah. If I got some juice, I'ma keep pouring to a nigga come stop me. Yeah. If I got the knowledge, I'ma keep spreading to a nigga come stop me. Yeah. Why would I stop? I'm at the top. If I got some whip, I'ma keep pushing to a nigga come stop me. Yeah. If I got some juice, I'ma keep pouring to a nigga come stop me. Yeah. If I got the knowledge, I'ma keep spreading to a nigga come stop me. Yeah. Why would I stop? Sit on the block. Straight out the rip, wanting this shit. Wanting they act like they quick to forget. Mother from mom, body is spoken. Never you niggas, you wasn't resist. Out the rich, team is legit. Handle your business. Niggas be agents, watch out for the bangs. Try to cut me up, I came back with a bang. Niggas be mad, why? This girl wanna come on this tip. She wanna support me and help me get rich. You better see me lay down in the ditch. Stuck in the mattress, they think it's a glitch. How can I stop if I'm running like this? Appearing in this, appearing in nightmares. Freddy Krueger with the boogeyman. No fame, but I still need 2 chains. Everyone just so you know I got a good aim. Oh, yeah, you say that I'm back for it. I'm always gonna sleep for the deep throat. So you wanna kill me for the deep thoughts. But I never care what a bitch thought. I can say the real, never tell the truth. I can say lies, but I got the proof. Another fat nigga when his titties out. Bro, I'm about shit we don't care about. Kids gon' listen every day. That's the type of shit we'll never hear. That's not young, no juice world. Niggas say, oh, to this new girl. Try to get us something with the mask on. Put the dice in, take the mask off. Can I breathe? Can I breathe? Take the mask off. Can I breathe? Can I breathe? Can I breathe? Take the mask off. Can I breathe? If I got some whip, I'ma keep pushing to a nigga come stop me. Yeah. If I got some juice, I'ma keep pouring to a nigga come stop me. Yeah. If I got the knowledge, I'ma keep spreading to a nigga come stop me. Yeah. Why would I stop? I'm at the top. If I got some whip, I'ma keep pushing to a nigga come stop me. Yeah. If I got some juice, I'ma keep pouring to a nigga come stop me. Yeah. If I got the knowledge, I'ma keep spreading to a nigga come stop me. Yeah. Why would I stop? Sit on the block. How can I stop? Got it on lock. Look 'em up because you niggas can watch. Did it all just to work for crime. Look at her with
it won't give me props. No purple box, and it copies the ops. Punching the music, it slides some box. Push on the clean, that's no paradox. Kick with the edges, you trapped in a box. They say I'm too much, but don't ask for a lot. You country or shooter, but passing the rock. People get mad cause I'm grabbing my cock. Which is a habit, it happens a lot. Just like a mason, I'm owning these blocks. So one of a kind, so the tone is stop. Yeah, I promise you 40, I'm not just 30 for 30, cause I'm in my spot. Can I breathe? Can I breathe? Take a mask off. Can I breathe? Can I breathe? Can I breathe? Take a mask off. Can I breathe? If I got some guts, I'ma keep pushing till a nigga come stop me. Yeah, yeah. If I got the juice, I'ma keep pouring till a nigga come stop me. Yeah, yeah. If I got the knowledge, I'ma keep spreading till a nigga come stop me. Yeah, yeah. But when I stop, I'm at the top. If I got the drip, I'ma keep pushing till a nigga come stop me. Yeah, yeah. If I got the juice, I'ma keep pouring till a nigga come stop me. Yeah, yeah. If I got the knowledge, I'ma keep spreading till a nigga come stop me. Yeah, yeah. But when I stop, sit on the block.
Mind control.
It's your boy Marvelous, and make sure y'all stay in tune with Tune World.
That's beautiful, beautiful. Checking out that NASCAR by Marvelous. And what was that last one by MME Rich?
Yep, we had MME Rich with Go, and then we had my man Ray Turner with Move. Moving. Yeah, we gotta keep moving.
That's right. We do gotta keep moving. See, I told you. See, like this is how we do.
Oh, hey, ho.
Hey. And speaking of Marvelous, I hope y'all look forward to seeing him put y'all's footage down pat, because that's gonna be our videographer, if you will, for TuneFest. And you see, that's right. Now I hope Marvelous never hears this or like sees this video or whatever. But let me go ahead and let y'all understand something. This man, Marvelous, is a man of so many utilities. I call him a mercenary. This dude, he does it all. He does it all. Literally, videos, right? He does videos. He can rap. And I mean, I know y'all be like, I don't know if anybody knows, but this man's a boxer.
He's a boxer.
Right. He does a running independent label.
Right, an independent label.
Right, like, dude, I can literally.
Marvelous Music Group.
Like, that's right, Marvelous Music Group. Go ahead and check that out.
Also, he does flyers because he did TuneFest.
Of course, I was waiting for you to mention that. That's right. Shout out to Marvelous for doing that amazing flyer. And man, like I said, all the acts have been sitting there getting on me like, man, this flyer's dope, man. This flyer's crazy.
I was kind of jealous. I was going.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And why were you jealous?
I had to make my own flyer. That's why I have MAM Records across the top of it.
It really is. MAM Records. And then like this small corner. There's like this SpongeBob episode back in the day where it said no refund. The small part. It's gonna say in the smallest part associated with Tune World on Powerful Radio. It's gonna say MAM Records is performing.
That's right.
But details gonna be like, oh yeah, it's
information over the broadcast radio are solely the opinions of the individuals involved.
I feel like life needs a trigger button. Like just like in general.
Why would you say such things?
Because I feel like there's certain. You ever been in a situation where you're just so uncomfortable that you just want to hit this button and be able to just walk out of the scenario?
Why?
Well, because sometimes we as human beings, even though we have grown up and we are cognitive of what we do, sometimes there's a situation so damn awkward that you don't want to have a nightmare about this situation. So, right, you just sit there let's say you run into a woman on the street and there's a kid that looks oddly like you that's chilling in the stroller. And so you just hit this button.
I'm act like I ain't seen it.
he said life. That's my trigger button.
I'm act like I didn't see it. Who, me?
Oh no. See, Jay, you have distinctive features. We gonna know if that little nigga's you. All right. But for me, I'm in the clear. There's millions of light-skinned niggas with dreadlocks. I'm in the clear. You feel me? I'm good.
Yeah, you kind of good.
There's no kind of, because also you gotta think about it, right?
Uh-huh.
Being short is kind of like a rarity, an anomaly, if you will, like spotting a leprechaun or a double rainbow after a rainstorm. Whereas,
what does this have to do with King Kong?
Says everything.
Leprechaun.
This has everything to do with Kid Kong.
Okay.
Because if you see some light-skinned kid, that kid, you're not gonna know if that kid's got bad eyesight or all these other. Like, not too many people look like me. And I feel like that's kept me alive for 30 years. You feel me? Like, so naturally, if you see a little light-skinned kid in a stroller with a little bit of bushy hair or whatever, you ain't about to sit there and think, yo, is that Kid Kong's kid? At all. But on McGraw, you can spot that little nigga from 2.5 miles away with no binoculars.
I don't know. It's been a few years walk past. Hey, me.
Yo, you know what I feel like? I feel like your signature song, going through like puberty and the age you are now, is Shaggy's "It Wasn't Me." just in life, like anything, like.
You got that right though, kid. Because I use that term a lot.
What you doing on the phone? Hey, it wasn't me. Was you really all alone? I swear it wasn't me.
She got me back naked on the calendar.
What you trying to pull the towel on me? It wasn't me. I swear somebody is stabbing me. It wasn't me. On everything I love, if life just had like a little bit like a button, like a little anxiety button. Like, you know how they had like the Just Do It from Staples back in the day?
Yeah.
Just like a little button, just a little something to be able to get you out of a stick. Because you could just walk by something.
You just hit the button like, right.
It's like, I don't want to be in this situation though. Right, like during my contract negotiations, that's what Jay would hit every time. Jay, I need more money. We're not doing this. Yo, let me tell y'all something about Jay McGraw. And again, I'm a 90s baby, so I live by SpongeBob quotes, all right? Jay McGraw is Mr. Krabs, and I say this, right?
Mr. Krabs.
Remember when he hired Patrick, and he's like, for $50 an hour? When I worked here, Mr. Krabs was charging me $100 an hour.
Oh, shit.
Said, oh,
shit. That's a good one.
Yo, that is literally that's the Jay McGraw right there. He's like, literally.
That was a good one.
I squeeze a pen. You squeeze a penny so damn hard that nigga it cracks his skin on that damn copper.
I'm gonna throw it right back at you.
I don't throw away no type of change. I feel like it is. I feel like everybody, no matter who they are, should keep a change jar. I used to know somebody.
I told you about what I did.
Yeah. You told me.
I went on vacation from a change jar.
Right, but I feel like people underestimate the power of a change jar. Because all currency is and like I know we live
Who
in
was
this.
in the studio was it Bird?
Yeah.
It was somebody. I had shown them. They thought I was playing.
Nah, like what is it? And I bet you somewhere right now Blur's got to change her. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I feel like right now Blur is probably Utah Street after just watching the Orioles win.
Yeah.
Which Orioles, y'all. It was so beautiful going there yesterday, beating that storm and watching my O's win 1-0. Now, I know some of y'all ain't really like baseball heads, but you got to understand it's bigger than baseball. It's Baltimore. It's being able to go somewhere and be like, yeah, this is my city. It's pride. You know what I mean? Like when a couple years ago, Adam Jones had hit that home run after in the midst of the Freddie Gray riots.
Yeah. Yeah,
those are big moments for us.
Sort of like Rob Tyson being trapped in the basement.
Or in an ad waiting for a woman to come home.
He's definitely trapped somewhere because we haven't heard from Rob Tyson in ages. I think he's been gone longer than bank.
I would pay American dollars to hear Rob Tyson record a Trapped in the Attic, R. Kelly. I was waiting for her to get home. Sitting with the insulation.
My home.
Waiting on her in the induct. Is she talking with her friend? I'm gonna get this. So I'm my ex in Texas. Dude, this bitch gonna leave me. Pull out my gun. Open the door, go free me.
So much fun.
So much fun. We do have so much fun here on Power 4.4 Radio, and that's the beauty of it for everybody that does listening. Because I know a lot of the people I know, me being associated with the rave community to an extent. All right, Moonrise, shout out to them. They're probably having the time of their lives, but I hope y'all get back in time for Tune Fest again, which I'm gonna advertise even if I got tattooed on my damn forehead. You wanna know why? Because I'm a promoter and I can do that.
That's right. Tune Fest. Make sure you got breakdown tickets.
Hey,
you got any slots left? I think
I have 2 slots, but I just had somebody hit me up about it, and there's somebody else that's hit me up about it. But here's my thing: registration ends in a couple days. Ends in a couple days, because here's my thing.
Now, if you know Jay McGraw, I might be able to sneak you in the back of the line.
Yeah, I was gonna say, getting to my show free?
No, nothing's free. Did you just say what? You don't know that word.
I told you? I think I told you about that a couple weeks ago, right? Yeah. I have a friend that's so cheap that literally the tip thing came up, and a guy asked him about that. He was like, "Did you want to put in a tip?" He said, "Tip you for doing your job."
That sounds like something you said.
No, he's the type of person that, right? Like one time I was sitting there and I tipped somebody just like a little bit, right? And he pulls out his phone. He's like, "Bro, you just gave them $3-4 more than they, need on the type of meal you did." I said, "My brother in Christ, man. Like, she's a waitress. She's gonna need that little tip." He said, "I don't give a like." He said, "If you just want to throw away money, there's a trash can right there." I was like, "Nah, man. Like it's just like $4 extra. It ain't nothing." He's like, "You gonna wish you had that money." And let me tell you something. I think I came up. What was it like? There have been situations where I've sat there and I've been like, "Yo, should I have allowed cheapness to prevail?" What I mean? Facts. You know what I mean? Now, here's another thing, right? All right, you know how we usually have like questions. We have certain questions or whatever on this show. Now, since we live in this day and age where men and women are equal, men and women are equal. Shout out to the real Mike B. I just saw he just showed up on the on the live stream. Is it possible? Is it weird to tell the woman to pay on the first date? The stigma is usually a man pays on the first date. Well, since we live in this society where
to the women, they're gonna say, heck no, if he asks you to pay.
But we live in an equal society. Right. So what's wrong with a woman paying on the first date?
Women have double standards.
I don't give a metric. You know what I mean? Like,
tell me what it is. Did you put it up on Facebook? Or
I did not. Twitter? I think I did ask on Twitter.
Twitter.
But I just feel as though, look, if we're living in this type of this world where things should have always been equal. But me roar, but then be like, "Oh, you got to pay. You're the man."
It's not how it works.
Girl, you can buy my souffle. But that's the thing about it too. Here's one thing that'll get on my nerves more. Don't throw words at me if that makes sense. Don't throw certain words. Don't be like, you want me to pay? That's misogynistic. No, true. I'm just trying to because think about it. A date with a woman is an investment. If I put my money to you, but we are not official, that is an investment. You know what I mean?
True.
So to me, it's not, "Oh, he's cheap, oh, he's this." No. Women have a tendency to take a picture of the meal and then dip off. But a guy, you know how us guys are,
Speaking of which, did you hear about the story of the guy that flew the girl out, and because she didn't give him any, he took her back to the airport?
What? Oh wait, are you talking about you talking about the story of the guy that has flew a girl out, but she didn't look like how she looked like on Instagram, so he said, "Yeah, you got to go."
No, it was something similar, but it was the girl. Everybody's visiting us today.
Right? Do we have like a visit?
Yeah, I think we do. It might be somebody from Film Fest.
Really?
Maybe.
Let me see. Hold on, y'all. We have.
Hey, it is somebody.
It is somebody from Tube Fest. Get on in here, man. Hold up. Hold on. You go ahead. Go ahead. Pull up a chair over here, man. Go ahead, y'all.
Definitely, we have someone from Tune Fest.
Right, we have somebody from Tube Fest. That's right. Yeah, that's right. If you know about me, you know about him. That's right. Tony Crab, y'all.
What's up?
That's right.
Tony, we gotta do right now.
Right, yeah, we gotta give you the right time.
I ain't even ready for camera today.
Hey man, you knew you was gonna be on camera when you sat down.
I know my hair tie broke in the car.
Hey.
But we got
Who we got in the building? Oh man, what I tell you? Come on now.
Who we got in the building?
Tony Crab.
Yeah.
I got the name right. That's right.
What's going on, folks?
What's going on, man?
That's right, man. How you doing today, man?
You know,
Surviving.
Staying alive.
Staying alive. That's right. Now, I mean, we are still going to stick to the topic at hand, which is, I mean, is it so wrong to sit there and ask a woman to pay on the first date?
Ask? Yeah, it's wrong to ask.
It's wrong to, well, like, I mean.
How about this? Come expecting to pay and then just see what you pick the bill up.
Well,
I went on a date with chicks that picked it. They was like, I got mine. Ooh, you got yours. That's done. That's cool.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I completely agree with that.
That's a good sign.
It is.
Yeah.
Because it shows equal.
Yeah, it shows equality right there. I'm 100% down with that. Now, one thing I'm not a fan of is it going completely one way. Because what I was saying was, a date is an investment. You know what I mean? So I feel like
first you said
this is good. I'm glad y'all talking about this because I told people I ain't arguing with nobody. You have to create a PowerPoint presentation. If you want to argue with me now.
PowerPoint.
Yeah, I was just having the same debate. The same exact thing you're talking about.
Well, what he said was, because we live in an equality where women are equal to men now, to their extent.
They only want equality on certain things.
Right.
It's a little closer to, there you go.
Right. Which ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, screw that. We're gonna have what is it, like a nice round table discussion. Hey, Bass Trenches, get your ass in this seat. He ain't. Go ahead and do another applause. We got DJ Bass Trenches right here. They ain't know how many guests they was getting today. Now, Bass, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like because everything is equal, in a sense, that it's okay for the women to just pick up the tag because the stigma is guys gotta get it? I mean, in my case.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Go expecting.
Can y'all curse on here?
I mean, we've let some stuff fly.
Okay, I'm gonna try to
Try to censor yourself.
I cursed at Family Day.
No, like, and that's my thing. I'm all for everything being equal, but I mean, let's not sit here and act like in today's day and age, it's still like, oh well, you know, like it's talked about. Yeah. I mean, I've ran into a few instances where it's automatically been like, oh, the guy's gonna pay for it. And let me tell you something. There is nothing more annoying than going out with somebody, and I mean, to an extent, you know, you think it's like, okay, I feel a personal connection, and then they just run off with dinner. And let's not sit there and act like people won't do that.
Hold on, say that again.
You sit there thinking you making a personal connection, and the whole time it's just dinner.
I wish we had a chick here like Ling or somebody.
Right? Yeah. I don't want to make it like
No, because I feel you. Like,
right.
yo.
But we definitely do need like it would be nice to have Ling's perspective, and I feel like she would just hit us with like a hurricane perspective.
Come on. Seriously, because oh shit, I got off loud. So, do you? How do I put this? Like, why would you go out and spend hours with a person just to get food from them?
What do you mean? People just be hungry.
But like, I have to take on your energy,
Because
your conversation, your troubles, your whatever it is that you get. Like whatever type of person you are, I could not like you, but I'm gonna sit across from you for an hour and eat food just because you paying for it.
some of them got it down to a science where
Right.
at a specific time,
yeah.
they had their girlfriends call and say,
Right.
it's been an emergency. I need you to come now.
Right. That's a real thing. I've sat there. Has not happened to me, but I've sat there and I know somebody that sat there. Flat out says, I have a friend that calls me and tells me, look, I gotta pick my baby up from the sitter. They just got kids.
Scary.
Right. Scandalous.
Scandalous.
Scary.
Right. Like it's just like you sit there and you're like, yo, that's real live wild. Y'all do this thing where, and that's the thing, you know how you talked about like matching certain. And like you gotta match your energy for an hour. And listen, as soon as the last noodle of chicken Alfredo is off that plate, that girlfriend gonna hit that line and she'll be like, right.
But then they talking about
You'd be surprised though, because some women don't engage in the conversation. So it's just like crickets and they
Right.
Yeah.
So like waiting for your food and it's like
right,
So just recently was trending on Instagram. A couple bloggers had posted it. It was on two instances. A chick got flew out to another city, far from their city.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? They didn't want to have sex. They just wanted the free flight and to be in another city.
Right.
Now, somebody said, man, if Ted Bundy was active right now,
right.
y'all will make it so easy for a serial killer to get you, lure you. Right. It ain't even luring now.
And let me tell you something right now.
I'm gonna book the hotel room too,
right.
so I know what hotel room you're in.
Right.
Like,
let me
one
tell
of the
you.
girls was staying in the hotel room, and he said she was walking around with practically nothing.
I've had a situation like that.
So of course he went.
And let me tell you something right now. That's something I have said too. All right. You got to remember. All right. The John Wayne Gacy's, the Dahmers, the Bundys, they did all this without internet. Can you imagine if people weren't like, yo? This is why I say 80s serial killers are built different.
Yeah.
Because them niggas was doing everything off the strength. They did not need Facebook. They didn't need Meet Me. They didn't need Snapchat. None of that shit. They just found you like Michael Myers and took you out.
Now
So I got a question. Would y'all call that prostitution?
Hell yeah. Any exchange of currency and any sexual interaction is prostitution. Or is it, because then it was not. Yeah.
Right.
Or escorting.
Right.
Because escorting is just escorting somebody.
Right, if you are
escorting.
And if you choose to,
because escorting doesn't mean sex.
Right, but if you choose to,
yeah.
You gotta pay a little
Because
extra, of course.
Right. Because an escort, you pay somebody to escort you.
Right, like if you are like, just a woman that's like hanging out with if an older guy's got the money and you're just there to look beautiful, whatever, that's not prostitution. No. That's just I'm pretty and I'm with the old nigga from up.
Listen, if a guy and a girl is on Instagram, number one, if a dude jump in your inbox and you already know I'm tired of chicks playing dumb.
Right.
That's what I hate. Don't play dumb. Don't play stupid. You're smart. You know what's going. You know you're attractive. Guys probably tell you sexy all the time. Right. Jumping in your inbox. Damn, you got fat ass. You look pretty. Right. So you know that this guy got money and he's in your inbox.
Right.
Y'all exchanging words back and forth. He's hinting off, hey, I'm attracted to you. I like you. I would like to spend some time with you.
Facts.
You know that. So if he says, hey, I would like to fly you out to my hotel in Miami, and you say yes, but you don't want, he wants to have, know that.
Right.
You're smart enough to know.
I'm going to fly you out to my room.
Advantage of the situation.
Because, and I'll tell you this right now, and this is something I've sat there and I've had conversations with people about. No straight man is going to just do all that for friendship.
The one dude I was looking at said he spent $5,000 over the past 6 months on this girl.
Ain't no motherfucking way he's just doing that off the strength of friendship.
Nah, I'm coming.
And never met, but
I'm coming up.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's not even, again, that's not the sound.
And if you don't want to do it, all right, for instance, we in the service business, like I offer a service, bro.
Right.
I turn down people that's paying me because I just don't want to be in the room with them.
Right.
Deal with that energy.
I don't want to be around them. I don't want to deal with them. And they're offering me money.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't want to do something and somebody's offering you something, you say, no, I'm good. No matter how much money it is, I'm good.
Right.
But that's what selling your soul is too.
Right. Because if you're going along with it, you're agreeing to said exchange. Bottom line. That's what I'm saying. And you can't sit there and try to tell me otherwise that is not.
MGM Tron, he said, what up, Kitty Congo?
Yo, what's good? MGM Trongo.
Yeah.
That's right.
I love your music group, MGM Tron.
MGM Trongo, that's great. That's my guy. Now I do have another question before we do go into our other break. Because I want to know, this is a conversation I've had with people very close to me as I went back to. Could you, as a straight male, and let's say you're single, and Rob, I'm gonna start with you because
are you single?
Yeah. Could you friend zone a woman you're attracted to?
Depending, yeah, it could happen.
It could happen.
The possibility.
What would make what would make you sit there and be like, I'm not gonna go for this woman? You know what I mean?
The connection.
I want to get y'all take on the
perfect.
What's the perfect answer? Do tell.
I know she's crazy.
Exactly.
Isn't crazy the best?
I'd rather just have a friend.
I mean, are we gonna sit there and act like, okay, because that's something like
it depends on what you want to deal with, though.
Right.
Because a lot can
know what you're getting into.
Yeah, you're right there. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I have met a lot of crazy women, and they were pretty, but I had to balance it out.
I gave him a scenario of crazy before we even got here.
Right. And I had to look at that, but like. I feel like I need two different perspectives within myself because okay, you know how they say don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, unless I've been sitting here not getting no skin for like 3 or 4 months. You know what I mean?
But look though, it also depends on how far you want to take it because women, just because they're attractive, don't mean that their spirit is cool.
Right.
So
there's a lot.
I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of bad chicks, like body banging, pretty. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sex probably amazing.
Right.
Mentality horrible.
And that's the thing about
you know
it.
What I'm saying?
Okay.
Attitude horrible.
Third SpongeBob.
Out.
Yeah.
We could drink.
Right.
We could party.
Right.
But I can't. Hell, he's doo-doo butter.
Cause you crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, it depends on how far, like what you want to do. Right. If you want to bring that into your life, go right ahead. I need peace.
Yeah, I feel like yo, he said that with his soul too. He said,
I've dealt with him.
Right.
I've been with him.
Bust the windows out of kids.
Been with him.
Honda Fit.
First of all, let's never talk about a scenario where my fit is in any way, shape, or form harm.
I'm telling you.
I've had a woman throw a Molotov cocktail out my window, but she threw like an Orioles reliever from 2 years ago.
But you have to understand what I'm saying. Like, you have to understand what you're dealing with. And if you see signs of that, it gets worse. It doesn't get.
It don't get better. The minute you start having sex with them, it gets worse. It gets worse. You feel what I'm saying? Like it gets worse. So you like, all right, she a little crazy, but damn, she bad. And she want to smash too. So then you smash. That crazy elevates, man. It just goes up.
10 times.
It don't fall back. It don't dial back.
That's one thing.
Why didn't you call me yesterday?
Right.
You were like, what?
I saw that you was active on Instagram.
My phone was open. I wasn't even active.
Like what the fuck you mean you at the grocery store with your sister? Nigga, you ain't got a sister. Like, what the?
Why are you watching the movie?
Right. What you watching the movie with? Yeah, like.
I'm sitting right here. Ain't looked at me in 5
And you just be chilling there with a like.
I can freely say I love my best friend to death, but that is why Lane is my best friend in the world, and we do not cross that boundary.
Right.
You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah.
Attractive ass woman.
Right.
You feel me?
Exactly. You know,
I know how she is with the guys that she courts. So I don't want those problems.
Right.
Ever.
I'm sure you don't want to be Irv Gotti.
And I love it.
Irv Gotti is salty over Ashanti, boy. He's like,
yep.
That was messy though.
You know how I found out?
That was messy.
This game was on TV. They said it's a commotion, and it was Nelly and Ashanti.
Yeah, man. I could definitely friends on a girl that's attractive.
Yeah, I definitely can.
It is a doable thing. But what's also doable is this here commercial break. We're gonna go ahead and kick it off, and in a little bit we're gonna be back at the final words. Doom Roll on Power 4.4 Radio. Yeah. Yeah, love it.
She's my bro.
Video. Oh my God! The prime definition. I said, "Oh shit, I'm on live." Man, it's still on live. Oh yeah. He said, "I got no control over that shit." Oh well. That shit.
Said it on post.
Oh, she put it out there. Okay, all right, cool.
It's like this shit gonna be big time. She come through for friends time. Bitch, we get on the line. Shoot me, like shit. Cowboy come back, press.
I had people messaging me saying that was a great topic. I'm like, on everything I love. Looking at me.
That's how you look at
For me,
Just don't do a distance. Keep that hate on the inside. Y'all so sweet gonna bring back. Pick your shit, your pin drop. Strum this dick like a guitar. Twist her baby like pizza. Better to be kissed than pissed on. Said I'd never make it this far. Laid up ass to a big crowd. Talk all tough and shit rock. Bitch, might show you a guest spot. So let's all dance to a good spot. Yeah, just see a girl on TikTok. Dance my toes like this high. Up all day, I don't get tired. I'm just here for a good time. I'm the nigga everybody despise. Looking at me like who's this guy? Get my band by the zip lock. Keep it on me like it's this side. Just see a girl on TikTok. Dance my toes like this high. Up all day, I don't get tired. I'm just here for a good time. I'm the nigga everybody despise. Looking at me like who's this guy? Get my band by the zip lock. Keep it on me like it's this side.
ooh, I know this song.
I produced it, I wrote it, I recorded it, I mixed it, I performed it. Number one.
Is you got that? Is you got that? Rolling through the city, top down, we all ride that. Getting to the money, don't stop, oh yeah, we ride that. Oh, you talking, looking on top, we talking about that. Is you got that? Is you got that? Rolling through the city, top down, we all ride that. Getting to the money, don't stop, oh yeah, we ride that.
No, it also does my melody.
We talking about
My melody.
things like baby, everything got some germ all in it.
24/7 down there.
It was profit. My success, so we put pressure on the table. In my name, I was in the honesty. Oh, is you like that? Is you really like that? Girl, you sacrifice it all for triple blessing, get it back. Working harder than everybody, when really know you back. Is you capping in your captions, so is you really like that? Is you out? Is you like that? Is you like that? Rolling through the city, top down, we all ride that. Getting to the money, don't Oh yeah, we ride that. It's your ride that. It's your ride that. Rolling through the city top, then we all ride that. Kick it to the money, don't stop. Oh yeah, we ride that. When you talking living on top, we talking ride that. You know what?
Gotta love it. Go ahead and tell them what songs we just played, if you can.
We had Can't Top by LSD. Calm.
LSD Con. And of course, gotta mention that Is Ya by who else? You know, Tony Crab.
I don't want to say the name wrong because y'all be like, yeah, you said my name wrong.
It's Crave, but the E is silent.
I always know my bonus. That's what I'm
right.
Yeah,
Flight Boner.
We met
that's
back
all
like
I remember.
2014, 2013, I think.
Yeah.
Back in, like, what was that?
That's all I know.
It was videos that fuck. Oh my god, I got pictures. Yo.
That's where I recorded. That's where I recorded Nino.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll never
I had
forget
talked
that.
in the car. Ooh, cigarette lasts forever.
That's right. And now look, still out here doing it.
That's what good people do, man.
That's right.
Good people stick together. Man.
That's right. Good people stick together. We network.
I remember that's back when we were taking buses. Yo, I always had bus tokens, so I was giving them to him and like everybody all the time. I don't even remember.
And now I have a premium Honda Fit, which is the greatest vehicle for niggas that play softball. 9 times out of 10, co-ed.
Yo.
3 girls on the field at all times.
Right, there are at least 3 women on the field at all time, and I promise you, I went. It says a lot about my character that a few years ago, like not a few years ago, several years
It
ago.
used to be 2. They must have the rules.
No, it's 3. It has to be a minimum. Well, yeah, but that's how you get more money out of it. You know, you gotta. It used to be 2, but like, you know how
I
it.
played co-ed before.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I promise you suck.
I promise you I didn't.
Yeah. Softball.
I used to go to the batting cage every day. Yeah. So.
Why don't you play on a team now?
And I had speed.
I ain't got.
I believe you had
I
speed.
used to cover left and center field by myself.
I can see that. I feel like you could catch, but I feel like a couple balls hit you now would have you be.
Probably.
He's like, hey, ain't no shame in my game.
Probably. You know, the reflexes are a little different when you hit 40.
I just get a driving range.
I was gonna say we were just talking about that too. How the older you get, like kind of like I don't like, and I say this no pun intended. The smaller the ball gets, but the more the mentality of like the slow pace of sports.
I'm trying to go to the driving range for like the last 3 months. Don't nobody want to go.
Come on, man, let's go.
Right. Yeah.
I might go tomorrow.
Seeing Boda in like the Nike hat, and he had the all white on, like he was on the
I need a reason to wear a golf outfit.
Right, like
I got you.
I'm gonna show up.
Where you going? Top Golf?
No, Top Golf is for entertainment. It's for like people that want to have fun.
Okay.
It's more like a Dave and Buster's game event type of thing. It's if you want to hang out and play a game.
All right.
I go to the course or like I go to a driving range where it's for like people that's actually there to just have a peace.
He's like, I'm trying to find the
Peaceful.
next. He's like, I'm
like,
trying to.
Top Golf is like loud and.
I don't know what Top Golf. You know what's funny too? Like the first time I played Top Golf was in Kissimmee, Florida, just recently.
So yeah, it's
I do.
That. It's for that.
And I definitely, I'm not gonna lie to you, I nigga-fied it up, and I say that because anytime I hit that ball in the hole, I'm like, yeah, what's good, nigga? I'm him. you got all these older white men over here. They got their little thing on the board. They're doing it like Tom 200 points, shit like that. Chris gets a 30 shot. Yeah, nigga, what's up? I did that thing. Ashley, give me a chicken box and spiked lemonade. Just like scream.
Yeah.
But I feel you when you say like it's at like a place of peace because a golf course, you ain't about it really is like
there's no music.
It's not like Who's Your Cat. You feel me? You ain't about to see like a bunch of niggas out like
it's more peace, yo. Now, if you want to go out and have fun and play golf, you go to Top Golf. Right. You know, bring
But,
your
like-
friends, get some drinks.
Right.
You know, they
Golf,
got food, they
yeah.
got, you know, all of this other stuff that's like making it fun.
Right.
Now we can go to the golf course later.
I feel like Rob would be able to drive the guy with a ball. Like,
Yo, I just need to let out frustration. And
That's
I
the
can't
best
go
part.
to the
Just
gun
get
range
you-
no more.
Yeah, just get you like a 9-iron, bro, and just go at it.
Yeah.
It don't even matter where it goes. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to win nothing. You just
That's what I used to go to
Feel
the
bad for anything in that range.
batting cage for.
yeah, just go, man.
I used to go to the batting cage for that reason.
Yeah.
Let out some
It
steam.
don't even matter if I'm like I'm
I'm
dead.
doing
Just
hip
hitting
hop
this
with
right.
kids.
Like the first couple joints I hit, bro, I don't be trying to aim for nothing. I just go sit there.
I did. You know what's
just
funny?
go ham.
Yeah.
But
Real quick though, just for like the first 10.
Right.
The first 10 swings is
Yeah.
just get this out.
And in Top Golf though, it was funny because the nigga I beat is a man that claims he's never taken a loss. And whooping his ass in Top Golf made me almost want to moonwalk off that course. I was like,
Hold up, you got pictures of it?
I do have
Because they
pictures.
saying if you don't have pictures, it didn't happen.
Oh no, I have pictures. That is a promise. When I beat his yes, woo, I felt you know how you beat that guy
Put a praise on it.
Right. that you never.
Yo, he been talking too much stuff.
I am. That's why
I feel like the person was talking too much stuff for you.
man,
You felt
constantly. It had to be done. It had to be done. Like, you know how you sit there and you meet somebody that's such a competitor. Like, you know, he was a former college athlete.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like his dad trained him like, hey, listen, you can't lose. So when you finally sit there and somebody, especially since the nigga has already got like everything a little bit, like the nigga's already taller than me. So once you automatically taller than me, I gotta beat you. That's just how life is. So to sit there and put the sticks to him and something like that.
Yeah. How much trash do you think Allen Iverson talked after he crossed over to him? Like when he went home. Not, of course, he didn't say it around people. I mean, amongst his family and his cousins and friends. Like,
Did you see that?
did you? How many times they like replayed it?
Right.
Like,
Can you imagine like you know what's even worse than talking trash?
he probably talked so much trash when he got home. He's like, I can't wait to get home and let this out.
Do you want to know?
I think after that, that's when it's just practice. It's just practice.
You want to know what's worse than talking trash? Remember when Dame Lillard a few years back hit that three and just looked into the camera at the OKC, like when he beat OKC, he just looked at him. There is nothing worse than a nigga that beats you in like Madden or 2K. You just hear silence, crickets. Like he knew he was him. Said nothing. Like I need somebody to get in my face and you know what I mean? Like the loudest voice is usually my, you know what I mean? But somebody to just sit there and be like, I'm him. I knew I was going to dog you. Like this was nothing. Close. You know what I mean?
That's
Was understood. Don't got to be explained.
I
Type
got
shit.
that whole video
That's a
of
good
you
topic.
just like 25, 30 minutes just talking straight, like trash, playing Madden.
And got it
Ended it down.
trashed.
It was like actually like an hour of him
Well,
just saying the
that's what I
most
do.
off
Right.
the wall stuff.
I think after like 4 interceptions, I'm like, you know what I'll do? I'm the type of nigga to throw 4 interceptions, and I said, I'll let you have those interceptions. I did that to test you.
I threw them.
I
set the pace.
Right.
Come back.
yeah.
Right. Like I was never one of those people that when I was younger to just like reset the game. I used to have cousins that reset the game when they was getting their ass beat or whatever. I was never that. I was just the type to make up an excuse. No, I didn't lose.
Yeah, the game.
My alter ego lost.
It's the controller.
Right. Yeah.
It's the controller.
Controller's defected.
You made me a bad controller.
We live in the age of the internet. If I ever lose, lag. I'll sit there and hop on that headset. What you?
Blow the cartridge, yo.
But
I actually had that happen. There was a guy, we had tournaments in his basement. He had like a home theater.
Oh,
and we would have football tournaments on that. And he it got the man home. He had like, Pittsburgh had the Ravens. And
you better not lost with goddamn.
man, he was spanking me. Well, I tied the game up. And he like, I'm just gonna throw the ball. Interception, ran it back. Game over. He was like, get out my house.
I didn't have playing against the computer, man. My franchise mode, I'd be going off. I'd be cursing up. I'd be cursing EA Sports out every night.
You know what? One of my earliest memories when I was younger, right, is I remember playing my dad when he got off work, right, and so we're playing. I think he had like we do like random or whatever. I was Philly, he was the Steelers, and I remember I was up by 6 points, and my goofy ass, I Todd Bowles it. I blitzed the shit out of him. I wanted to strip sack this nigga, right? He throws, I'll never forget it, throws a freaking vertical. Joey Galloway, boom, touchdown. Nigga looked at me and said, go to bed. Just like that. I'm like, go to bed. Right, I'm like, I want my rematch. He said, nah. He said, I just put you to sleep. Took your ass upstairs. He said, you know that. Yeah, like.
You like, he was your daddy.
Yeah, that was.
He was! Right.
That's brutal.
Bro, like, like the weirder mentality is, we don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even when I was in high school and I went out for the football team and shit like that, and I got busted up in Birkins and my knee up. Mm-hmm. It was just like the look. It was just like, man, who's in charge? You're near you. You doing hospital? Yeah. You know what I mean? I had a self-rehab on my knee. Jeez. Getting smacked, mind you, in high school. I was like, I had muscle, but like I was like 100 something pounds trying to be a running back for the high school football team. So picture this knee you see right here getting just smacked. And this wasn't like, oh, he hit it with his shoulder. This was helmet to knee. Wow. I still feel that shit.
Wow.
And you get told like, nigga, who's the boss? You or your knee?
Wow.
Whoa.
Man.
Wow.
Right. There's a reason I'm this crazy. There's a reason I don't like losing. But I will say this: there's nothing wrong with being able to coach somebody to be a winner. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like for real. And that's in anything. If I tell you I can blow a bigger bubble than you, I expect you better blow a bigger bubble than me.
Can't hand me a wand, son.
I make goddamn double bubble.
I make double bubble.
Yeah, we got some double trouble, right?
Man, this has been.
Before we go there,
you don't even know that I was going to sit there and clearly talk about freaking TuneFest 2022.
You sound like he's wrapping it up.
That's what everybody.
How the hell you gonna tell me? You see, I'm trying to beat me at my own game. This is why I gotta whoop your ass. See, now again, before we get to all that, remember TuneFest 2022. Next Saturday. That's right, 2022 is a weird thing to say. I want to go ahead and recap that, y'all. If you get to me before Monday, or like I said, when that clock hits 12 a.m., you don't get that $10 off. $15 tickets from now until Monday.
From now to Monday.
$15 tickets.
$15 tickets.
Right.
TuneFest.
15.
You're gonna want to be there.
That's right.
You're gonna want to be there.
That's right. Big shout out to Esoteric Agenda, Dut 717, The Real Mike B, Tonto, MAM Records, right, Tony Crab, Langley, aka Lilith Blanco. And if I did Michigan, Lazy the Doctor. There's gonna be so many dope acts.
Yeah, Drake, Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying? Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, everybody.
You don't want to put me in a room with Megan Thee Stallion or Doja.
Moneybag Yo, we got everybody.
Do you remember last year?
Everybody coming out.
That's good marketing.
Yeah, everybody's coming out, man.
Do you remember last year when I sat there and like the baby was getting canceled and I said the baby's not performing?
Yeah, it just came out of my memory.
And I think I had two people that were like, damn, yo, he's really there.
He was really going to come? Like, yeah, he was, but not no more.
Yeah, exactly. What proof they got? It's like when you tell people you a supervisor at Toys R Us. They gonna call.
Like, oh my god. Assistant to the regional manager.
Right, exactly. The assistant. Shit, I can say I'm the regional manager. All I gotta do is take a picture from a Toys R Us with a collar shirt and a black tie.
That's crazy.
That's super crazy.
Tune Fest, August 13th.
August
Next
13th.
Saturday.
Next Saturday. It's gonna be dope. Special shout out to Cakes, who's gonna be doing the food vending,
Yes.
which is gonna be. That's right. It's gonna
And
be food.
our company is Paradise Sweets and Cuisines.
Paradise Sweets and Cuisines. So
Damn, I ain't even.
there's gonna be a nice, hopefully,
That sounds really good.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully, before I
Look
even
at
so
that
before I even so much as get the lineup for Tune Fest, now I would love to even so much as be able to show y'all a nice little menu. So I suggest y'all when y'all come, y'all be ready and be hungry because I was about to have some good food.
Yeah.
Definitely. So what do people gotta look forward to?
Oh man, it's gonna be
man?
crazy. If you ever seen me perform, I'm gonna try to top it. Every time I get on stage, I try to top it.
Nigga, you scared one of my acts last year.
I
It
try
really
to
did.
top every performance every time. I mean, just 2 nights ago, I jumped in the pool with the microphone.
Okay, before we go out there, damn it, I knew there was something I had to ask you about. Go ahead and tell me that story, please.
Oh yeah, so I mean, every time I pride myself on performing better than everybody,
Right.
no matter who it is. I don't care who you are.
And you do.
I try to get, if we performing, like I'm gonna try to body this shit. So, you know, I try to outdo myself. So I've done stuff like, you know, bring out 20X, jump in pools with microphones, stand on top of the tallest speaker at certain venues. So you're not somebody that like the stacks.
Right.
So
Oh,
I've
they get
done,
mad as shit at that. They hate that shit.
I don't care because the performance is going and they're not gonna stop.
I've
Right.
jumped off speakers.
Yeah,
They're like,
so
what you doing?
I've
Start
climbed,
moshing.
I've climbed a small rafter before.
Really?
So yeah, how they have like the joints of I've
The
climbed
metal
one of
frames.
them. Yeah, the metal frames.
Oh yeah, I know those. Yeah,
I
that
climbed
hold
one
the
of
lighting
those.
together.
call
Yeah,
it
and held on to the joint while I was performing. Yeah, anything that can just set yourself.
Okay, and let me let
this year,
Right.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Like,
Right.
but all I know is gonna be a great show. Like,
Right.
I got a lot of people on my set. You know,
And-
I got Kojo Snowden, I got Devon Danielle,
Mm-hmm.
Bust Down Carter, Herb Hoover, Flight Venue, Leo Corley, Sweet Monroe, Lilith Blanco, and she got her set. You know what I'm saying? I just got a lot. And I got some special guests too. You know what I'm saying? Real special. Like not like special, like I'm not telling you. Like special, like when you see them, you're gonna be surprised that they there. Special.
Facts. And if y'all do want to go ahead and check out I Love Your Music Group's performance at last year's Tune Fest, if y'all want to know how lit they get,
Oh yeah.
you go on YouTube on I Love Your Music Group. It's that simple. If you
Yeah.
can spell, you can tell. And on top of that, I want to go ahead and bring up the point that if you want to know how invincible this nigga Tony Crab is, he jumped into a pool with a microphone. A microphone has electricity in it. How electric you got to be to jump in a pool, come out, and the only thing you can say is, "Sorry, I I ruined your microphone." You know what I didn't die.
Didn't die.
Like you know how you see it on TV.
It was the deep end too, and I didn't know. So, so imagine I'm glad I could swim. So I'm performing. All right, the song is Breakfast in Bed, and the last line of Breakfast in Bed is between your legs I go diving. Good morning.
Okay.
Between your legs I go diving, and then I put the mic up. Lilith was supposed to be to my left to take the microphone. She moved to my right, so it was just I was like, I gotta do this. Like it's a part of my performance.
Right.
I just jumped in, and I didn't let the mic go. I don't know why. Something about just dropping a microphone just seemed.
Did I sit there? I warned you on your status.
You said, do I gotta bring crutches? well, to last August, performing and DJing, I broke my ankle and then kept performing and DJing for the next hour and a half.
Right.
So this is what you got to look forward to in Tune Fest. Not that I'm gonna break anything, but I'm just saying, in the case of anything happens,
Right.
I will continue to perform.
All right.
No matter what.
I appreciate the hell out of that.
Okay.
I really do.
I know
glad
bloody
you know
nose,
that.
bloody face, broken bones,
Right.
anything. The show goes on. I will continue to perform. And then
I'm so glad we didn't have that same mentality.
No matter what.
The show must go on. I don't care if I'm half a person. You better put me on a skateboard and roll me around the dams.
I'm jumping off something, so this is gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy. So again, Tune Fest
22
next week.
Next week.
Right. Thank you for everybody that's been listening in on this broadcast. Special shout out again to Tony Kraft, like on the guy.
Hey, that's love. That's when they know you for real.
El Presidente, and of course, Bass Trenches, DJ Bass Trenches, and of course, Jay McGraw, aka he gonna get Stone Cold Stunned in the middle of everybody.
I can't wait.
And apparently he still raps because he's gonna be on stage.
You performing?
Yeah.
I want to see. Okay, now I'm excited for Tune Fest next Saturday, August 13th.
That's right.
And also, y'all can donate to the GoFundMe. I Love You Studios is in Federal Hill, the heart of Federal Hill, Main Street, Federal Hill. I Love You Studios. So, donate. $5 go a long way. Let's
Right, it absolutely does. Like, where else can you go ahead and get a studio?
2 studios.
Right, 2 studios.
Social media studio.
Right.
3 tattoo studios. Event space.
Not to mention, there are people associated with the label that'll throw you on a little podcast.
Throw you on a little podcast.
It's a little something. You know what I mean? You get the best of all worlds on every floor at I Love You Music Group Studios. That's 100% right.
That's how we do it.
So from Tony Crab, Bass Trenches, Jay McGraw, and Kid Kong,
Yeah.
we out. Thank you, Mary. Hey. What an episode.